Central Leaks is back to claim his revenge. Hey everyone, it's Dusty Gogoat. Welcome back to my headcanon. There have been a lot of leaks and rumors. Today we're going to determine what's true and what's false. Right now is Pokemon leak season. If you don't want to miss a single rumor or leak, hit that subscribe button right now. There's a new tweet from the Chinese Riddler. More information also from Central Leaks. Central Leaks is making his Luke Skywalker return in Return of the Jedi. He's back to claim his Han Solo. I saw maybe 10 posts on 4chan last night claiming that he's been right the whole time, that he's credible. This whole saga is absolutely hilarious. And truthfully, I don't even know who to believe because every single person is just giving out new information. And also every single person, every single source, they're all secondary sources and they all are giving conflicting information. I'm sure some of it is true and I'm sure a lot of it is going to be fake. I say this time and time again, when leaks are confirmed real, there's always real information and there's always fake information. Yeah, Central Leaks, he's making a good show of everything. I might even be on his side. So 3 hours ago, the Chinese Riddler Twitter post, he writes, "Don't care too much about some smug losers. Prepare popcorn and wait slaps in the face by official news and data mine in the next subsequent months. Though they will never die, we'll find tons of reasons to save face. That's some clowns' lives in this community that I'm getting used to." I hope he's not talking about me. So yesterday we reviewed the post, the list Clips had put out there. It was kind of like his predictions. And then the Chinese Riddler disconfirmed what Eclipse had said. Eclipse was suggesting that we definitely were going to get a new Goodra line, a HISUIAN Avalugg, and that whole line, as well as an evolution for that Avalugg. Eclipse said we were going to get a new HISUIAN Voltorb and Electrode line. He was confirming all the other things that we've been looking at during these months. And then also the HISUIAN Sneasel evolution. The Chinese Riddler said this was fake, but today Central Leaks goes off, emerges from the abyss. Central Leaks says that we are going to get, I'm just going to go down the list, that we're going to get Electrode, Voltorb, those are HISUIAN forms, HISUIAN Weavile, and this is going to be rideable. That will be likely the silhouetted Pokemon that we use for the HM rock climb, like that function. Centro is now backing up the Goodra rumor, so it's gonna be a HISUIAN Goodra. They don't include Gumi or Sliggoo, so I guess that would mean that only Goodra is gonna get the HISUIAN evolution, and then Gumi and Sliggoo are gonna be found in the game regularly. Then we've got Growlithe, Arcanine. We know about those. I guess Arcanine is still kind of up in the air. A lot of people are assuming that Arcanine is gonna be a HISUIAN Arcanine, but it really could get its own evolution, just a branch evolution. That could happen. Then we've got Zorua, Zoroark, those are confirmed. Braviary, confirmed. Decidueye, Typhlosion, Samurott. It's kind of hilarious that we're even talking about this still. This was like a fan theory months ago. It was just kind of like this would be a good idea. This would be fun. And then it spread like wildfire. Every single YouTuber started talking about this, and then out of nowhere, it's like, oh, you were right. This will happen. And it really, I'm having this like cognitive dissonance where I don't know if like we're all going insane and just assuming that this is gonna happen. Central Leaks writes that Samurott is gonna be water and dark type. This is the weird thing about Centro. They always give us information and then they suggest something with a question mark. Water, dark type with a question mark. Maybe that's like question mark type. Ice Battleship Pokemon. Oh, good. So this is different. So in Eclipse's tweet yesterday about the Avalugg, the Bergmite and Avalugg evolutionary line, how that's going to get a HISUIAN form, and then how that's going to evolve again into a new form. Centro is saying something a little bit different. They're saying maybe it's Walrein. And I don't know if this is just speculation, but I'm also okay with that. Walrein is a cool Pokemon. I don't think it matches up very well with the hint. That's kind of where I'm getting at. Unless Walrein can blast or shoot projectiles, like maybe icicles, maybe. I could see that. Maybe if it had some sort of gunship icicle design where on its back it could fire off these icicles. Maybe something like that. I don't really know. I think when we're talking about an aircraft carrier and an iceberg, without a doubt, that is Avalugg. There's one iceberg Pokemon, and it's Avalugg. Okay, so with all of the drama out of the way, now I want to get into this collection of images, all of the information that we know from all these sources, whether they're leaks or rumors. We don't know if they're true or false, but Bonsley, 209, my buddy Bonsley, Go check him out on Instagram. He's an amazing Fakemon artist. Go check him out. So all of the information that we've received thus far by all these different sources, they can be categorized into 2 categories. I guess 3 categories. I'll say 3 categories. The first one is things that are basically confirmed and that we believe to be real. You know, everything is still speculative. They might not happen, but from where we're coming from and all these different sources lining up, these things are likely to be true. Then there's things that we're pretty sure about, not necessarily 100% confident, but signs look good. And then my third category would be like full out fake. I'm gonna say it, HISUIAN Mewtwo, I don't think that's real. I'm sorry, Central Leagues. Believe me, I want that to be real. I don't think it's gonna be real. So things that are basically confirmed are the HISUIAN Typhlosion being fire and ghost type. This is backed up by the Chinese Riddler, as well as a lot of other sources. Fire ghost type, Typhlosion seems to be a pretty safe bet, and one that I'm happy about. I would love a fire ghost type Typhlosion. HISUIAN Zorua and Zoroark, those have been confirmed. A new mythical Pokemon is something that has been hinted at, and I haven't really seen that many. I haven't seen that many pieces on it. Not a lot of speculation going on there. I don't really know what a new mythical Pokemon could be. Like a new mythical Pokemon, essentially a Generation 8 Pokemon introduced in these games. I don't know what it could be. It literally could be anything. Mythical Pokemon are always wild and have nothing to do with the current region that we're in. What they do typically do, I think it was Loxton. He just put out a video a couple weeks ago detailing how a mythical Pokemon typically predict the theme of the mythical Pokemon. He typically predicts the theme of the region. If we do get a new mythical Pokemon, it'll be interesting to see how that relates and predicts what we could see in Generation 9. I've got tons of Generation 9 rumors and content. Check that out right here. HISUIAN Decidueye being grass fighting type. I think the fighting type on the Decidueye makes a lot of sense. It feels kind of like a counterpart to both the flying type of Rowlet and the ghost type of traditional Decidueye. I think a grass fighting type Decidueye is very cool. Then we have HISUIAN Gumi, Sliggoo, and Goodra. We just put out a video about this, and this is super exciting. This is something that got me like really pumped for. I think Goodra is a Pokemon that, it's a pseudo-legendary Pokemon, but it's a Pokemon that definitely needed something added to. HISUIAN Samurott, Arceus Bless, Water Dark type is a cool type. I did kind of wish HISUIAN Samurott was going to get a Water Fighting type. That would have been, I think, a little bit cooler, considering Samurott has, you know, a sword, like the Swords of Justice. Give it a Fighting type. I think that makes sense. This design is, well, the type combination is, I don't think as good as Water Fighting type, but I think they'll do something cool with it. It'll be a Rogue Swordsman. HISUIAN Bergmite and Avalugg being Ice Rock type. This is the weirdest thing to me, because the images that popped up on 4chan stated that Bergmite and Avalugg were going to be Steel type, Ice, Steel type, which is a good type, I think. And for them to now get a Rock type, I don't like that. It really, in every sense, feels like a downgrade. Metal is essentially just pure mineral, and Rock type is the mineral type. Metal or Steel type is just a purified, stronger, more durable Rock type. So I don't like that. I think my headcanon is that just it feels like a downgrade. And like I said, all of those things are backed up by the Chinese Riddler, as well as a lot of the other items that we've seen. And now we can move on to some of the Pokemon that have been hinted at, but we don't have full confidence that these will happen. That would be HISUIAN Voltorb and Electrode. 100%, I think that those are going to happen. And the fact that we got those 4chan images and they have not been disconfirmed yet, it's been a week and they have not been disconfirmed, that gets me hyped. I really like the design of the Apricorn Voltorb. It's something that I've been wanting for a while, and to see it actually come into fruition is awesome. And that's not a pun. Fruition has nothing to do with fruit. And then the Sneasel branch evolution, I think it was Elite Four. He had some amazing artwork of a HISUIAN Weavile, and it matched up perfectly with the silhouette, the leaked silhouette image that we saw right before the reveal of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Their artwork is not confirmed. It's fan art, but I think the design is most likely like spot on. This is the list of Pokemon that have been predicted thus far, and we can go over some of the ones that were accurately predicted and then were confirmed to be real. We've got Weirder, Basculin, Kleavor, Growlithe, Braviary, Zorua, and Zoroark. All of these Pokemon were confirmed. All of the Pokemon listed in orange are the Pokemon that have been predicted at by multiple sources. And Bergmite, Goomy, and Sliggoo, we're not really sure if these will actually get Hisuian forms or if they've just been referenced or misconstrued. And then we have the baby Pokemon and the lady Pokemon. The baby Pokemon riddle was hinted at by Ball Guy Leaks. This image right here, I mean, it's just cute. You have all the canonically baby Pokemon. The ones that are crossed out obviously are not going to get new forms because we've seen them in the game already, or their evolutions have been seen in the game. This riddle is to depict which baby Pokemon is going to get a new form. Apparently, one of them will get a new form. We don't know which one. Of the ones on this list, we've got Igglybuff, Togepi, Tyrogue. A lot of people really wanted that Tyrogue form. Smoochum, which we'll get back to, that might relate to Jinx. We've got Azurill. I've seen rumors talking about a Fire-type Marill. That might be something there. And then we've got Wynot. Definitely something I don't really care to get another form. Just a gimmick Pokemon. On October 29th, the Chinese Riddler tweeted, "Seems that few fans nailed this one, so a detailed breakdown goes. What she says and the color of Arizu's bracelet tell the type of that lady. What she wears tells the appearance of that lady, and her personality tells the impression of that lady." 4 posts this weekend, enjoy. So the redheaded woman in this picture depicts Arizu. I don't know how to say that. Arizu. And then the green bracelet that Arizu is wearing is green. Essentially, this would mean that it's likely to be the Hisuian Pokemon that she owns. The signature Hisuian Pokemon that she has is going to be a grass type. That doesn't mean the base form needs to be grass type. What that means is when it evolves, or when the new form that it takes on will be grass type. And Bonsly 209 has put together a little bit of a list, and Bonsly hooked me up with a list of the 4 Pokemon that he thinks might get a new form in Pokemon Legends Arceus. He thinks it's either going to be Jinx, Florges, Lilligant, or Serena. Jinx could possibly get this new form. It's Generation 1, and that's almost a reason enough. And then it has a baby Pokemon that lines up with the other leak. This is what we were saying about Smoochum. Smoochum could be the baby in question. If it gets a new form, it's likely that Jinx is also going to get a new form. Florges is a Generation 6 Fairy-type Pokemon. It never got a Grass type, but even though it learned all the Grass moves and had such a close connection with the Grass type. Most Fairy types do. We think that this Pokemon could get a new form, considering that it could easily be made a Grass type. You can even see on its body, it's got like it's like a flower mermaid, and it's got these 2 big leaves coming off of its feet. It's even got flowers in its hair. And then Bonsly writes, it has a feisty attitude and it matches the leak. Moving on to Lilligant, the Generation 5 Pokemon. This was kind of a stand-in for Vileplume. This Pokemon is already a Grass type. And then we have another Grass type Pokemon. It doesn't really need that many reasons. It's wearing a dress as well. It's a physical attacker. It's got a Grass type. I think this would be an excellent Pokemon. And a Generation 7 Pokemon. We're getting new forms for Generation 7 Pokemon. That would be really cool. I guess maybe that would be a reason why they wouldn't give it a new form, but if they do, that is exciting. Generation 5 and 6 is exciting enough. If those Pokemon get new forms, that's great. But if a Generation 7 Pokemon gets a new form, here is a design that Bonsly 209 has already created for Lilligant. It would be a Grass Psychic type. It's covered in these pink floral patterns, most likely based on the cherry blossom. It says the lady Pokemon could be used for either sweet scent or sleep powder to either lure Pokemon to the player or put them asleep so they're easier to catch. If Hisuian Lilligant was a real thing, it would become a noble Pokemon and would need to have some sort of overworld ability. I want to know what you guys think about all this. It's getting a little bit exhausting. So many different sources that are conflicting, and now there's this like stupid drama with it all. Just give me the information or don't tell me anything. Question of the day, which rumored Pokemon are you most excited to see? We are growing so fast. If you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button or become a channel member by going to my homepage. Thank you guys so much for watching, and good luck hunting.